Othello is a tragedy that explores the concerns and ideas of the Elizabethan period through the underlying concept of power and control. Shakespeare, influenced by the context of the Renaissance movement, examines ideas of human agency and the great chain of being in the characters of Othello and Iago. Othello's downfall comes as a result of Iago's manipulation of his natural tendency to be jealous, which gives him the power to destroy Othello. The downfall of the tragic hero Othello is a result of his own desire for power over Desdemona, combined with his belief in the jealous and cunning officer Iago. Othello's promotion of Cassio, the Florentine who never set a squadron in the field, combined with Iago's suspicion that Othello twixt his sheets, show how Iago's own jealousy ignites his plan to destroy Othello. Iago, who strongly subscribes to the order of the great chain of being, sees Cassio's promotion and Emilia's possible affair as a disturbance in this order, which he attempts to return with his crafty plan. Othello, influenced by the context of the play, is aware that cuckolds lose much of their respect and pride, which allows Iago to target Othello's hamartia, the green-eyed monster of jealousy, by probing him with suspicion that his wife may be unfaithful. This results in him subsequently accepting circumstantial evidence as having the same weight as ocular proof, which he first demanded of Iago as evidence of Desdemona's unfaithfulness. Iago's foreshadowing in the quote, "Oh beware, my lord, of jealousy," establishes him as a powerful, insightful, and trustworthy figure who appeals to Othello's inexperience in love. Iago's position, paired with Othello's naivety about love, has provided a foundation for Iago to manipulate Othello into accepting almost everything he says to be factual. This change in Othello, from a strong and sensible character to a jealous and unreasonable beast, highlights the vulnerability and powerlessness of the tragic hero who is affected by the abuse of power. Iago's manipulative speech and cunning, vengeful plans set him as the powerful antagonistic character who is able to deceive and control many at once. Iago's deceitful techniques are shown in his constant reminders that he is speaking out for the love and duty he has to Othello, and he does speak not yet of proof. This causes Othello to misconceive events regarding Cassio and Desdemona. Iago's controlling grasp can be seen in Act 3, Scene 3, when Othello says to himself during the peripety of the play, "This fellow's of exceeding honesty." The dramatic irony of the quote shows how Othello has fallen into Iago's manipulative trance, not to regain this until the denouement in Act 5 when Emilia reveals Iago's plans. Iago also exercises power over himself in the form of reason and planning. Iago presents himself as loyal and trustworthy to Othello, acting like an illuminating companion that seemingly provides him with information that he can then interpret for himself. Iago does this by targeting Othello's ontological struggle as an inexperienced outsider, and does this by making it seem as though he is his only true friend. The term "more" is used by all the characters to Othello's face, except Iago. Iago chooses not to do so, as it instills a feeling of trust in Iago that soon overpowers the trust of any other character, including Desdemona. This leads to Othello believing Iago's manipulative words and false proof over Desdemona's own words. Iago's speech has transferred control and power over the course of the play from the noble Othello, who has been perplexed to the extreme, to Iago, the man finally bestowed with his desired position of lieutenant. Shakespeare highlights the susceptibility of human nature in relation to power, reason, and jealousy, and displays this in the death of the tragic hero because of the manipulation of an envious man. Shakespeare presents these ideas to resonate with the audience, and in showing the negative outcomes of rash thinking, inspires us to further develop our own understanding of ourselves and the world around us.